Hello students, so today we will study chapter number 3, that is fiber to fabrics. Okay, so in this chapter we will study things related to textile industry. Okay, that means clothes. So basically the thing which is from which the piece of cloth is made, it is known as fiber. The smallest unit of cloth, it is called as fiber. Okay, so from that fiber thread is made, and from that thread a piece of cloth or a fabric is made. Talking about fiber, we'll see what is fiber. Fiber are very thin and small strands which can be obtained from plants or as well as animals, and it can also be made from chemicals. Okay, if you observe a thread carefully, you can see very thin strands coming out of the thread. That thin strands is known as fiber. Okay, now we'll talk about natural fiber. Natural fiber, these fibers can be obtained from plants or from animals. Okay, so natural fibers are obtained from nature, and the length of fiber cannot be controlled because it is natural. Fabrics made up from natural fibers are very comfortable in wearing, and the coloration of fabric is very easy. You have seen different kind of colors of clothes, so the coloration of fiber is very easy. You can see in the diagram plant fiber, which is of coconut fiber, it is also known as coir, and second picture is cotton fiber. In the third picture you can see animal fiber, it is wool. Wool is obtained from sheep, goats, camels, etc. And the last picture is of silk fiber, it is obtained from silkworm. Okay children, now we will talk about synthetic fiber. Synthetic fiber are man-made fiber. They are prepared from raw materials like petroleum products or from chemicals. Okay, the length of synthetic fiber can be controlled because it is man-made. We can control the length of fiber, and the fabrics made up of synthetic fiber are not as comfortable as compared to natural fibers. Okay, so the coloration of this fiber is also not very easy as compared to natural fiber. You can see 4 pictures here. The first, rope is made up of nylon, it is a synthetic fiber. Rayon is also a synthetic fiber. In second picture you can see color also you can see. And third picture is terylene, it is also a synthetic fiber and of different color. Coloration is difficult in this. Okay, and the last one is plastic fiber. We use many items made up of plastic, but that plastic item is made from plastic fiber. Okay children, now we will study about how fabric is made or how cloth is made. Okay, fiber are first made into yarns. Okay, yarn means thread. The meaning of yarn is thread. The another word of yarn is thread. So fiber are first converted into thread, then this thread is knitted or woven with the help of machines or with the help of hands into a piece of fabric. We will take example of cotton. You can see the diagram, you can see the pictures also. So the first picture and the second picture is of cotton fiber. You have seen cotton fiber, okay, but the second picture is of cotton fiber under a microscope. You can see very thin strands under a microscope. Then we will move to next process. From this fiber yarn is made. You can see there is a yarn, colorful yarn also and white yarn also. The coloring of cotton is very easy because it is a natural fiber. Okay, yarn means thread. And third step, with the help of knitting process or by weaving process, from this yarn fabric is made. You can see the pattern of fabric, the colorful fabric also are made with the help of weaving or knitting. We will discuss weaving pattern and knitting pattern in the next slides. Okay, now we will talk about plant fibers, that is first is cotton. So cotton is a natural fiber which are grown in fields. Okay, the height of cotton plant is about 5 to 6 feet tall. The plants are grown in areas where the soil is black and the temperature is warm. Okay, you can see 3 diagrams here. The first diagram is cotton ball. So we'll know what is cotton ball. The fruit which contain carbon fiber is called cotton balls. Okay, so there is a fruit in the cotton plant which contains cotton fiber, and the size of cotton ball is like of lemon. It is the size of lemon. Then after the fruit matures, the cotton ball bursts and opens up, and you can see white color cotton fiber inside the balls with black color small seeds. Okay, there are seeds also present in the cotton balls with cotton fiber. Okay, you can see in the diagram there is cotton ball which is burst open. You can see white color cotton fiber. Okay, the cotton fiber is extracted by hands from the cotton balls. Okay, the cotton fiber is extracted from the cotton ball with the help of hands, and we have to remove the seeds also from that before using to make it yarn. Okay, so the removing of seeds with the help of comb or with the help of machine, this process is known as ginning. Okay, the next plant fiber is jute. Jute is also obtained from plant and it is a natural fiber. It is obtained from the stem of jute plant. Okay, so jute plant is generally cultivated in the rainy season, and in India it is mainly grown in states like West Bengal, Bihar and Assam. Okay, so jute plant is normally harvested or cutted when it is at flowering stage. When jute plant starts receiving flower, it is being harvested. Okay, then the stem of the harvested plants are kept in water for few days. Okay, so these stems starts getting rotting. The rotten stems produces fiber, and the fiber is extracted from the stem by hands and it is separated. Okay, like curtain, chair covering, carpet, etc. You can see in the pictures, the first picture is of jute plant. Okay, then the second picture is of jute fiber. It is extracted from the stem of the jute plant. Okay, then there is two pictures at the bottom. These are the product which we obtained from, which we made from jute fibers. Okay, next topic is how yarns are made from fiber or how threads are made from fiber. Okay, earlier I told you, if you rub a piece of thread between your thumb and your finger, you can see very small strands coming out of the thread. That is fiber. So these fibers are twisted together to make into a yarn. The fiber overlap and bind with each other to form a thread or a yarn. So the process of making yarn from the fiber is called as spinning. Okay, so the process of making yarn from fiber is called spinning. There are many devices used for spinning a yarn, such as simple hand operated device known as takli. You can see the first diagram, it is of takli. It is used by hands and is rolled. So from the fiber a yarn is made with the help of this simple device. Okay, another very popular hand operated device for spinning is known as charkha. You can see in the second diagram charkha. It was used by Mahatma Gandhi to make fabric and yarn also. Okay, generally in large scale this spinning method is done on machines. You can see two diagram spinning machines at the bottom. These are the machine which is used for very large scale production of yarn. Okay, now we will discuss about weaving and knitting pattern. Okay, so now we have made yarn, but from yarn now we have to make fabric. So this is the process of making fabric. First is weaving. In this process, two sets of yarn. Always remember, in weaving, two or more sets of yarn are arranged together in a pattern to make a fabric. Weaving of fabric is done on looms. Looms is a special type of device or a machine on which this fabric is made. Okay, loom can be hand operated or it can be motor operated. Motor operated looms are known as power looms. Okay, so in first two pictures you can see there is a pattern, weaving pattern. One thread overlaps the another thread. So this pattern is known as weaving, and there is always two sets of yarn are used. In second picture you can see a fabric which is made with the help of hand loom machine. It is not motor operated, it is hand loom machine, and fabric is made with the process of weaving. Now we will talk about knitting. Knitting is also a fabric making process, but in this process only one yarn is taken instead of two. Okay, only one yarn is used to make a piece of fabric. If the yarn is pulled from a fabric, it gets pulled out continuously from the fabric. So only one thread is used. Example like socks, sweater, etc. These are made with the help of knitting process. Okay, it is also done by hand as well as machine also. In second set of pictures you can see knitting. In this process only one yarn is used for making fabric, and in the last picture you can see it is a picture of power loom. It is a machine which is operated by motor. I hope students you have understood how the process of making yarn and process of making fabric is done.